Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Candy and today I want to talk to you about, are you guilty of running around aimlessly? One of the things that I want to focus on this video is our productivity. Are you being productive when it comes to prioritizing your time, planning your time, and protecting your time? Because it's really important that we're productive, and I'm talking beyond just being busy. I'm talking about taking command of your life, of your own life, and most importantly, a transformed life. Because transformation is what happens when this light bulb turns on and you realize that there's more to life than the one that you're living. So to transform, it means that you're going to make a thorough or a dramatic change in your appearance, in your character, in you. So when we live a productive life, that's really when we're going to experience a transformation. Because when you're passionate about your purpose, you got to make sure these three things are in place. Because as you live your purpose, the outcomes matter. It matters if you get great results. It matters. There's a scripture in 1 Corinthians 9:26, and it's coming from the Apostle Paul, and I'm going to read it to you guys. It says, "Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. I do not fight like a boxer beating the air." And what Paul is talking about here is he's running the race of life. And the ultimate prize is heaven. But in that, it's living out God's purpose for your life. And so it's not anymore about, well, I'm just here, I just exist, see what comes, what doesn't come my way. No, it's talking about living a life that is focused in following through in what God has for you. The question is not, what are you doing? The question is, are you doing what matters? And that gives birth to another question. And that is, do you have a time management system in place? And if you do, how do you use it? This video, I want to bring in on the importance of using our time wisely and for our purpose, because how we use it is going to determine if and when we get to live this life with purpose. It's about being that person that gets more done, that achieves better results, and that loves what they're doing. And this happens when we devote maximum time to being productive on that one thing that matters. So whatever that one thing is for you, I want to emphasize that you're going to have to block time for that. You're going to have to carve out time, set time aside to really begin to focus and put your energy into it. And in that, to be consistent. I read this, that someone said, make an appointment with yourself and keep it. Because we keep all kinds of appointments for when it comes to medical appointments, when it comes to family appointments, for those of us that have children, their appointments, their games. But imagine if you make an appointment with yourself and you keep it. And that's the time block that I'm talking about. And because remember this, there's always enough time to be successful. Don't believe the naysayers when they say, man, I don't have any time. I never have any time to do what I want to do, or to do this or to do that. It's not true. There's always time. This is, again, the time that you apply your energy, your focus, and allow your creative juices to flow. I started my YouTube channel, it's been a little over a year, and Right now, presently, as I'm doing this video, I have 86 subscribers and I am ecstatic. I'm excited over that because it has taken this time, and I know that each person that has subscribed is someone that is drawn to my channel, to my content. And my hope is that I'm encouraging them, that I'm giving some kind of support to them to follow through in becoming the best version of themselves. And so I've had to learn throughout the year about taking time, blocking off time to create the content, to put it together. And all that I need to do going forward is just get better at it. I don't normally, if you've noticed, I don't have thumbnails yet. There's certain things that if you look at my video, it's pretty much raw compared to other ones. But it's genuine, it's sincere, and I'm coming from a place of integrity as far as what I share in my content. And so it can only get better. And so it's really important that I block off time to perfect this craft. And it's no different for you. You know, I can't tell you how much time I've wasted because I allowed friends, family, strangers to take me out of placing this importance over my time. Because it is important. And only you know the importance of it. And I had to learn to say no to a lot of things. Things that were gonna cause me or cause my delay in pursuing my purpose. Say you have an 8-hour job, a lot of us do, but you have maybe 2 or 3 hours before you go into work when everybody's still asleep, or 2 or 3 hours after you get off of work. Don't make the mistake I've made in the past. You know, when I would get home, I was hungry and I was tired, and so I would plop myself in front of the TV and I would sit there and watch everyone else on TV living their best life and wishing I could too, because I was that person. So when you block off that time, then everything else has to wait. And it's a discipline. I had to redirect myself every time, and still today. And I have to remind myself, nope, this time is for my craft. This time is for, you know, my development in this thing, because you need to keep that appointment with yourself. So when you're blocking that time, that is the most productive time in your day. Why? Because you're working in your passion, in your dream. And it's not going to be long before you start to see results. And for me, the example that I'm using right now is my YouTube channel. And as I said earlier, I have 86 subscribers, and I am super excited and I am very appreciative. And so imagine as I continue to improve and better myself in this area, there's no stopping, right? What results I can get out of this. So once you've done that one thing, that's it. You're free to do whatever you got to do next. I think about successful people, whatever industry, whether it's a salesman, a computer programmer, a musician, they see success show up every day. And the reason they see it show up every day is because they devote every day in becoming great. When you start to apply yourself, I want to tell you something. God's going to begin to open doors for you that you've never seen, because you're opening yourself up and you're showing up and saying, I want to do better. I want to improve. And God is listening, and God will open doors for you. And you'll begin to walk through new levels and new places. But it starts with really protecting your time, really taking advantage and using it to pursue your purpose. I have a friend right now that when I used to work at a car dealership, and when I was there, the average cars that the salespeople would sell was between 12 to 14 cars, and each salesperson, and the highest was 20. And out of the 25, 30 salespeople, only one would reach the 20 car sales, maybe two. Well, this guy comes along, my friend, and he purposes to be the best salesman he can be. He gets a mentor, he studies the industry, he buys online courses. I mean, he begins to really apply himself. That guy right now, he's averaging 40 cars a month by himself. And his tenacity is contagious, because now the average car sales is between 14 to 20 per salesperson. And there's a scripture in 1 Corinthians 9:24, and it's Paul saying, run in such a way to take the prize. In other words, we're here on this earth. There's a purpose for our life. Run with purpose and focus and energy, and take that prize that God has for you. I'm going to leave you with that. I do have a second video, part 2, about are you guilty of running around aimlessly? And I'm going to go a little bit more about the 3 areas that we need to block off time for. And I'm going to be sharing that on my next video. So if you like the content, guys, and you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like it, share it. And as always, do something good for you, and I'll talk to you guys later.